What is good with y'all, man? So today we're going to be going over the best budget Eagles cards for the Eagles theme team. Now, in my opinion, what makes, I would say, I guess, a budget Eagles card at this point? I guess a card that's under 100,000 coins. Now, obviously, everyone's got a lot of coins at this point, so maybe for some people, they'd say maybe 130,000, 150,000. But to me, I'm going to say guys that are under 100,000. Now, I got a decent amount of names. I want to say I got about 10 names. So we got a lot of, cards for maybe if you're trying to save some coins because golden tickets are going to be coming out next week. Next week, there's going to be the first drop. So they're getting ready to come out. So you might want some coins. We don't know, how much they're going to be. We don't know if they're going to get 2-0 AP slots. We don't know what's happening. So these guys could be a lot of coins. So if you're looking to sell some guys off and save some coins for your Eagles theme team, here's some guys that are budget beats. For the first card, we got DeMarco Murray. Now, we're looking at his set because he does not actually have a card on the auction block at the moment I'm recording this video. But I looked at his price, and he's usually going for under 100,000 coins, and it's not a bad card, especially when you look at his stats boosted with the Eagles theme team. I think he can get maxed out at 98 speed. He gets 0 AP jukebox. He's a bigger running back. I remember actually using this card. It wasn't too bad. Now, he didn't last too long for me, because Keith Byars came out not too long after him, so obviously, Keith Byars was definitely who I went with. Now, Keith Byars is actually not on this list because I think he's going for about 150,000, so for some of you guys, it might be a lot. I'm not going to count it as a budget beast, even though he kind of is a budget beast, if we're being honest, but DeMarco Murray is a really solid card. Next card, we got Zach Ertz, which this has been one of my favorite cards that I've literally used all year. He gets short and elite for 1 AP, which is not too bad. Speed-wise, this guy's going to have 97 speed, which is pretty good for a 95 overall. He's 6'5", 250. I can vouch this guy makes all the catches. He can get open. His route running stats still hold up good. 95 short, 92 medium, and he has 94 deep. So his route running stats hold up good. You're not going to get much run blocking from him, but he's good after the catch, and he can damn sure make the catch. So I could vouch. Like, I honestly still want to use this card, but with the 6 AP, I just can't. Devon Chris for our next one. Now, this card also is still not that bad. You're getting a 96 speed DN. He's got a 96 finesse move. I think I want to say his 0 AP slot, he got like speedster and he got some other good stuff. But I remember using this card and he was still good. And like I said, I'm looking at his stats, they hold up pretty good. Speed wise and finesse move wise is pretty good. Obviously his he's got a 97 block shot, so he could definitely play the run. And he's not that much. So if you want a cheap the end or something like that, maybe a guy just to have as a free blitzer or something, here you go. Eric Allen. Now this card is literally free. I've been using Eric Allen, the team captain card, literally the entire year. He might have left my lineup for a little bit, but I've used him like literally majority of the year. And for a free card, now I'm putting him on here because he's actually a true Eagle. Like, there might be some guys on here that might get all team camps, but they're true Eagles. That's the key thing. And Eric Allen's a true Eagle. And I've used him all year. Free. He's been in my free slot corner pretty much the entire year, and he's been great. I love him. And now he actually gets discounts, so he's even better, especially now, with the whole 6 AP thing. Because earlier in the year, these guys didn't get discounts, but now they do. So if you want a free slot corner, Eric Allen is definitely a W. This one, we got Haloti, not a free safety. Now, I'll be honest, I never actually used this card, but I know some people that did try this card out. Now, I definitely wouldn't recommend putting this guy in the box. Not at all. I mean, not in the box. I wouldn't recommend putting him at safety. I would recommend putting him in the box and almost using him as a linebacker. He's 6'4", 340. He's going to get up to like 98 speed with the Sugar Rush strat card and the 50 out of 50 Eagles. His coverage stats are not bad. He's going to be a good tackler. He's a big body. You know what I mean? So if you want to, if you don't want to use linebackers and use lurker and things like that, you can go ahead and use them. He gets 0 AP pick artist, you know what I mean? So you're getting a guy in the box for under 100,000, 98 speed, big as hell. It's not bad. So we got another Haloti Nada. So if you guys didn't know, if you guys remember how they did that one promo earlier in the year where they got there was like a Ted Hendricks, a Kiko Alonso, and all those guys were like free. They did another version of that promo. I don't actually know what it's called, so I'm not even going to try to say what it's called. But Haloti Nada basically got another card. He got a 96 D tackle card, so it's a free card. He gets 0 AP inside stuff and goal line stuff. His stats aren't really too bad for a free D tackle, so if you want to sell his 97 and just go pick up his free 96 if you're trying to save coins, I mean, you can do that. This is our last free card on the list. It's going to be John Madden D tackle card. Now I put him on there because he's a true Eagle. I wasn't going to put guys on here that got all team chems and stuff like that, even though he does, but he's actually a true Eagle. I mean, we drafted him. He's the only reason he's even, I guess, getting a card, if we're being honest, right? We drafted the guy, but John Madden's D-tackle card is very good. All you gotta do is complete his objectives to get him upgraded to a 99. It's not very hard. I actually did it all in head-to-head. He gets 0 AP inside stuff. He gets some other good stuff. I use him. Now, personally, I really wanted to use Jalen Carter, but with the AP change, the way I run my AP, I'm not going to be able to use him, but John Madden is very good. Got another guy for the defense. There's a lot of defensive guys I'm kind of noticing that are just, kind of budget beats for the theme team. But we got Sidney Brown. I actually did use his card, and I actually used him in the box, as a linebacker type role because he had that 1 AP secure tackler, and I mean, he's got 95 hit power. He's not too bad. He's fast as hell. I actually liked him. He wasn't bad. Now, would I recommend putting him in safety since he's a low overall? He might not get all the discounts you want. He's a decent guy to use with secure tackler, and he's not a whole lot. Another guy on defense. There's just a lot of guys for defense, man. We got Mr. Ringo the Gringo. You guys already know he dropped the gameplay using all these late round picks for the Eagles, and he was pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, he got, I want to say, deep route KO for 1 AP, which is really not too bad. He's got pretty good man coverage stats. He's big. He's 6'2". I honestly liked him. He's another guy that's pretty cheap. I think all those 95s are, cheap. So, basically any of the 95s that we got for the draft part 2.5, it's not card part 3, it's card 2.5. They're all pretty cheap. Only person I probably wouldn't recommend out of all of them is the DN that we got. I forgot his name, but they did his stats like it's bad. Got another guy on the defensive side of the ball. We got the 95 overall Russell Douglas. Now I know he just got the brand new 99, but honestly, looking at his 95 stats wise, looking at his discounts, this card actually still holds up well. Get him up to 98 speed. He'll get 99 excel. He's 6'2". He's a bigger corner. Depending on what strat cards you use, you can boost his man, you can boost his zone, you can boost pretty much everything and make it pretty decent. And he still gets some pretty good discounts. 0 AP pick artist, deep out zone KO for 1, which is literally what I run. So, and I remember using this card. He was very good. So, I mean, if you want to go pick him up, you honestly could. You don't even need to get his new card. This is my last budget beast for the Eagles theme team. It's actually a guy for offense for once. It's the 94 overall Jason KELCE all Madden card. Now, the reason why I put this card on here is, one, stat-wise, this doesn't hold up too bad, and he comes with 0 AP nasty streak. So, if you're fine with just having nasty streak or your center, hell, you could even go move him to left guard or right guard. He gets that free AP, which is good AP, and his stats aren't really too bad. Obviously, if you got Eagles theme team, a lot of these stats are going to get boosted anyway, so it's not bad. Cheap offensive lineman. Nobody likes to spend a lot of coins on linemen to begin with, so he's not too bad. But those are pretty much all the budget guys that I could find. Now, like I said, I tried to break it down to guys that were under 100,000 coins, because I feel like that's truly, I guess, what a budget beast is. Now, obviously, at this point, again, we got 99s, and guys are coming out 700,000, 600,000, 500,000. So, getting a guy for under 100,000 that can give you some production that those guys are doing is huge. Let me know, what do you guys really consider a budget beast? What is the price range? Is it under 100? Is it under 200 at this point? You guys let me know. I went under 100, but if we were to do it under 200, there's definitely some names we could have added. Keith Byers would have been on here, Refrigerator Perry's, guys like that. You guys let me know if I should do a part 2 to this and do it with guys under 200,000 I think are actually worth getting, because I'm not just going to list guys that are, under, just because you're under 200,000, you're a budget beast. You got to actually have the production. You got to actually play good. And I've used pretty much almost all these cards, so I can vouch, talk about them and things like that. But let me know who you guys think is a budget beast for the Eagles theme team. And that's pretty much going to do it, though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And your boy is out.